Hello and welcome to another amazing session. And today I'm joined by the person who has a YouTube channel called Just Farai. And Just Farai is going to tell us the YouTube journey in Zimbabwe, how he got started, and where he is right now, and so that you can get to learn. I would love to welcome you, Just Farai, to the conversation.
Thank you, Kuda, so much. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here.
Amazing. So to start off our conversation, could you please tell us who is Just Farai, so that our audience can get to know who you are and they can get to understand who they are listening to.
Okay. So Just Farai is Farai, and the name Just Farai, right? And Just Farai is from Mashingo. I know a lot of content creators are from Harare and stuff, but Just Farai is here in Mashingo. And Just Farai is a vlogger, is a trader, is a video editor.
Amazing. What a cool
Mm.
short introduction indeed. Video editor, vlogger, and Forex trader. Those three things are
Yeah.
going to be the best of our conversation. And speaking on YouTube as well. I was on your YouTube channel. I must say I was impressed with what you're doing and the production that you're doing. So we're going to base our conversation based on that. Well done for doing such an amazing work. Outer Mashingo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Amazing.
much.
So to start off with, what inspired you to start a YouTube channel?
Okay, what inspired me is the fact that kuno kumasvingo like there are a few content creators who are based in Masvingo, right? Then there's also the issue of I had a breakup back then, so I wanted to to level up the game. So that's how I started.
Oh, amazing. So you decided to focus your YouTube channel on Forex trading related content and a little bit of your lifestyle. I noticed some of your videos, you say a day in a life of a Forex trader and some of the Forex information that you have on your channel. Why did you decide to focus on creating content around Forex trading in Zimbabwe?
Okay, the issue of forex trading. I'm a video editor, right? But
Yes.
I started forex trading content because I wanted something like a side hustle so that I can actually pursue the video editing stuff and stuff. You feel me, right? And because like back then when I started, I could not find clients, right? So when I did this forex trading content and stuff, I would actually find clients because if you look at my vlogs and stuff, they are more cinematic, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So so those vlogs are more like they're client based, which means that I target clients with those vlogs instead of like forex trading alone.
Amazing. So now let's jump into one of the greatest question that a lot of people ask who wants to start YouTube in Zimbabwe. Let's talk about the revenue. Okay.
Yeah.
So based on what you've explained already, for me, I know that there is a likely chance that you are making money from Forex trading. There's a
Yeah.
likely chance that you're making money from your clients that are seeing your videos that you are editing for.
Yeah.
What has been the source of your revenue from YouTube? I have been interviewing a lot of YouTubers and they've got different ways of making money from YouTube in Zimbabwe. What has been your way of making money from YouTube in Zimbabwe?
From YouTube, okay. The first thing is AdSense, like that Google AdSense, right? Then then there's derivative affiliation, right? You understand, right? Those things. So YouTube actually brings me those clients when people click that derivative affiliate link, right?
Yes, okay.
So yeah, that's another revenue model. Then the third one, like there are people who wants to learn video editing. They just come through. Then I'd be like, I teach them to edit videos. Then there are also people who wants to learn forex trading. I teach them. So there's more like mentorship, right? As a sort of model that brings me revenue.
Oh, amazing. So now, for someone who is just a beginner who wants to get started with YouTube in Zimbabwe, you mentioned YouTube ads.
Yeah.
And okay, for someone who's just getting started, they may not know what YouTube ads are in order to earn revenue.
Yeah.
From a beginner's point of view, could you please explain in simple terms so that someone who is getting started with YouTube in Zimbabwe can understand what is to earn money from YouTube ads?
Okay, I will try by all means to simplify this process, right? So when we talk of Google AdSense, right? So when somebody clicks a YouTube video, there's that advert that is displayed on a video, right?
Yes.
Okay, is that okay? That's one way we make money. So what you need to have on your channel is 4,000 watch hours in a year and 1,000 subscribers, which means that in a single year, which means like 365 days, you should have 4,000 hours that are watched on your videos that you have produced in a year, right? As well as 1,000 subscribers. Then you apply for the program, you get accepted, which means that YouTube will put adverts on your videos and you start getting paid. Then I may know, should I like go deeper into RPM and CPMs?
If you think it's good for beginners, but yes, I think you can go ahead and do that.
Okay, so supposedly maybe you're monetized, right? There's what we call RPM, which is revenue per million, right?
Yes.
So suppose your video, okay, which one should I start with? The CPM, which CPM, I don't know the definition. I haven't gone deeper into it, but all I know is that it's the money that YouTube charges to an advertiser who wants to put an advert on your video. So supposedly, an advertiser may say to YouTube, we want to give you $5 for per thousand views on this video that is created by this person. Then there's revenue per million, which means that that is the money that you receive after YouTube deducts from that CPM. So you may see that a video may have something like a CPM of $5, then the RPM will be $3, which means that YouTube will definitely take $2. I'm just giving an example. They're not like compound figures.
Okay, that's amazing. So in other terms, you are saying that there is a business somewhere they want to get advertising. And what they do, they
Yeah,
go to YouTube and they say, we need to advertise your videos, our product. Can you place these videos on Just Farai's channel, or can you place them on YouTube randomly? And then the company pays YouTube and YouTube pays the content creator. Is that correct?
that's correct.
Amazing. That's a very good definition. You explained as well earning revenue from Deriv. Someone just clicks your link on for Deriv on your YouTube and then you get paid on that. Can you please
Mhm.
simplify the process of how how your Deriv activities integrates into your YouTube and how people end up clicking the link and how that translates into money.
Okay, so the thing is, if you can take a look at my vlogs, right, they are raw, they are genuine, right?
Yes,
And after people see me maybe making $3, my $4 or something like they would want to join Forex trading, right?
yes.
Then after people wants to join Forex trading, I give them this affiliate link, right? Anybody can just like be an affiliate of Deriv, right? So you get a unique link that you can share to people. And if a person opens an account using that link, it means that for every trade that they carry, you get paid for that.
Oh, amazing. That's a very good way of earning revenue. So now, speaking of your revenue from editing, okay?
Mhm.
You said you get some clients that see your videos and they need to learn editing, and at the same time, you also have businesses or companies that wants to get their work done. How has that been going for you?
For now, I can't complain, bro. I don't want to lie. For now, everything is going perfect. Because, at my age, I can't be going out there and be like, yo, can you give me money? What? So, when it comes to revenue, ah, it's been awesome. It's been awesome. Ah, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm excited. I'm happy about this progress as far as everything's concerned right now.
Amazing. So, at the beginning of our conversation, you are in one of the towns, not the bigger towns of Zimbabwe, where it's less likely to find more active people that are on the internet as compared
Yeah.
to the capital city of Zimbabwe, which is Harare. What has been your motivation in terms of saying that I can do this irrespective of my location?
Okay, my motivation is, as I stated earlier, my motivation has been a heartbreak that I had back then. Ukuthi, I just want to be myself. I just want to go out there and show people that anybody can just come from nowhere and be somewhere, right?
Yes.
So that's where most of my motivation came from a heartbreak, simply, right? And to inspire the youth, kuti you may come from Mashingo, or you may come from wherever you think it is, and still be good in what you do. That's my motivation. I still wanna like,
Okay, that's amazing. So looking at
yeah,
your journey from when you started until to this point
yeah.
now, how has it been in terms of your YouTube content creation? Do you find yourself creating more content based on the number of views, based on the number of comments, based on the number of your journey? Do you find yourself wanting to create more and why?
Okay, the thing is, I always find myself creating more because I'm a video editor, like by profession, right? That's my profession, right? So even if I get 100 views in a video, I won't get mad because I know what I want when it comes to these things.
Yes.
So I won't be bothered. I will just see myself go on my laptop, script something, write something, then go out there, shoot it, then those kind of things. So the views they don't matter to me. Even I want money, right? Everybody wants money. But
Yeah.
it doesn't motivate me to that extent. Like what I want to do in life actually motivates me to do more. So I'll see
Now,
myself creating.
talking about your video editing experience, is this
Yeah.
something that you went to school for, or is something that you were self-taught, or how did you learn video editing in Zimbabwe?
Okay, the thing is, I think I started when I was in A level, right? That was a few years back. I just found myself opening that CapCut app. It was like younger like those, those components. Then I started to go into digital marketing and stuff, right? I was following you by then. I
Oh, okay.
I was following KudaOnline by then. You are
Thank you.
okay. Before I say what I want to say, you are that person who actually inspired me to start digital marketing as well as affiliate marketing because you inspired me, and for that I want to thank you. Before we
Ah,
go any further,
amazing. Appreciate. Thank you
okay.
so much. Yeah.
So in A level, I was, I was using CapCut. Then I went to After Effects because I realized that it was something that I wanted to do from deep within without being told you want to do this, right? Then yeah, that's how everything started. From A level, I started to edit the basics and stuff. Then I was also creating YouTube channels. I think I created almost 17 channels back then, but I was like quitting.
Okay.
You know how it's like people would demotivate you. But here I am now.
Amazing. So one of the things that I did, I went on your channel and I
Yeah,
realized that you've integrated your YouTube channel with your website.
yeah.
I was on your website and I was impressed with what you're doing, and I'm like, okay, this is a very good way of branding. Is there any reason to that, whereby you create your YouTube channel and then at the same time you have a website that is working hand in hand with your channel? Why did you do that, and what's the benefit to that?
Okay, the reason why I did that is the issue of professionalism. This is a business. If you can look back there, you see
Yes,
that
yes,
frame there.
yes, I can see that.
Yeah, it's a common thing, right? I registered as Just Farai Private Limited, which means that I have to go pro in whatever I do, right?
Amazing.
So a website was a necessity no matter what. That's why I created that website. And even if you say Just Farai, that thing will always pop up no matter what, right?
Yes,
And also sometimes I don't have to explain to people what this thing costs, what. People will just go on the website, then they see the price of something, then they get back to me if they're interested, right?
yes.
Yeah, that,
Okay,
that that's why I created the website.
okay. So to someone who is of your almost same age, who is wanting to get started with YouTube and they can't get started. They're just looking at you, looking at other YouTubers and, just looking through the fence, say, oh, is it working? Is it not working? But deep down inside them, they want to get started, but they just can't. What's your advice to
Mhm.
them?
My advice is just take that camera, whether it's on 144 pixel, what, just shoot yourself doing something that you love. Just do it. Because people will talk, but just do it as much as you can. Just do.
Amazing.
Just
Amazing.
do.
Amazing. So now let's look at content in terms of your focus. Your focus has been, you've mentioned the things that you're focusing on. If you look at different types of content, who is the best kind of person to start creating content? We are looking at different age groups. There's the older folks, there's people that say we were born before computers. So
Mm-hmm.
these ones, I call them the BBC, born before computers. These are people that when they look at a smartphone, they are so much afraid to just start. And then there's the people that were born in the era of computers and they can say, you know what, I can do this, but I'm afraid of technology. At my age, I started holding my first computer when I was actually 19 years old.
Yeah.
And that's when I also started owning a cell phone. But in this day and age, people are owning cell phones at very young age and they can get access to computers. So now, can you tell me the different age groups that can get started with YouTube in Zimbabwe?
You should use. I think for somebody who is between 18 and 40, I think that's a good phase. I'm not saying good if you are older than 40, you shouldn't start. You should do it, but we're talking about something that is ideal, right?
Yes.
I feel like between 18 and 40 is nice, and it also depends with the type of content that you want to create, right? When you talk of niches and stuff,
Okay, amazing. So
yeah.
talking of niches and stuff and different age groups and things like that,
Mhm.
what sort of other niches or markets or content types that is available on the market that you know of that people can get started on? You could just give maybe 5 examples to say, oh, I've
Five
seen a
examples.
YouTube channel that does this. I've seen a YouTube channel that does this. Those are content ideas as well.
Okay, the first one that I love so much is vlogs because I create vlogs, right?
Yes.
Then secondly, I would put something like betting niche because truth be told, people in Zimbabwe are going through that way, right? So if you create that type of content, people will definitely follow you no matter what. Then the third one is finance, which is forex trading or anything related to finance, right?
Yes.
Then the fourth one, I think you should go maybe we talk of reviews. Maybe you want to review a place or something like that. I don't know what you call that niche, but I would definitely call it review, right? That one
Yes.
is the fourth one. Then the fifth one, yeah, fifth one is kind of hectic. Uh, I would just put real estate, even though it's review or something like that. I would just put real estate.
Okay, but the way you've explained it, it means that there is more topics that can be discussed. Is that correct?
Like when you like to
When it
when we
comes to
talk of
starting,
niches, right?
yeah, when you talk of niche, starting a YouTube channel in Zimbabwe.
There is a lot of niches that we can talk of. I understand that maybe they are doctors or they are nurses or they are what I don't know, right? Anybody can start like content in anything that they do. And I feel like in 2026, this is the best thing that you can do for yourself.
I love that.
Yeah.
I definitely love that. So now let's talk about some of your happiest moments when you said, "Wow." You know, I've been interviewing a lot of YouTubers, and
Yeah.
um, there is this one thing that they wish to say, I want to get to this point. If I get to this point, then it's so amazing. I want you to talk about 2 moments when you go to that point and you felt it's time to celebrate. For some people, it may be getting 1 view. For some people, it can be getting 10 subscribers. For some people, it can be getting to a certain point. What has been these 2 stories for you?
Okay, the first one is when I actually got monetized and panakaenda post office no receiver like that later, right?
Yes.
I was so happy. So like the people who were around were like, this guy is mad. This guy is mad. I was excited. That was the first moment, right?
Hmm.
Uh then the second moment was when somebody came into my WhatsApp inbox and they said that they actually came from YouTube and they wanted to give me like $300 for what I was doing. Yo, yo, I don't want like I felt appreciated for what I was doing, right? You know that kind of feeling. You feel appreciated, could have been doing this, and then somebody comes to appreciate what I've been doing. Yeah. Those two moments where yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. So, to some people who um out there, okay,
Mhm.
who
Yeah.
see your work and then they appreciate what you're doing. What has been also the challenge that you faced and you were able to overcome it. You know, when we look at your videos, we're looking at a product that has been already finished, right?
Mhm.
But at the end of
Mhm.
the day, we are always saying that in any business, like I always say, in any hustle, there's always some challenges. And some people choose to quit, some people choose to, you know, face the challenge and move on. So in your YouTube journey in Zimbabwe, what has been some of the challenging moment and how did you overcome that?
Okay, one of the challenging moments is my WhatsApp number is actually public out there, right?
Yes, that's
So
correct.
so some people would come from YouTube. Imagine somebody would come from YouTube direct into my WhatsApp inbox and be like, there's nothing that you can do. This is bullshit. You should sorry about the language.
Okay,
So somebody would come and say that. Imagine into my inbox. Yo,
I can imagine.
and I received from the onset. I don't know. Sometimes I don't even read some messages because I know there are people who are like that when it comes to this industry. So nowadays I just do my thing because I know what I want, right? So it all comes to knowing what you want when it comes to this thing.
Okay, that's amazing. So let's talk about one of the biggest challenges a lot of YouTubers in Zimbabwe face, especially when they get started. So, did you get
Okay.
a lot of support from friends and family? Because at the end of the day, when you are starting something, these are the first immediate people that we speak to. And I always tell people that if you're starting something and a family member says, be careful, and they don't kind of support you, in as much as some people would say, my family members and friends, they're so negative, they don't like what I'm doing, they don't support me. I always take it from the other point that, you know what, these are the family members that love us, that always want to protect us. So sometimes when you ask them about, I need to start a YouTube channel, because they don't understand what you are up to, they would say, you know what, there's a lot of scammers out there. That's not something to do. You know, they're speaking out of love. It's not like they're being negative, but they're speaking out of love to say, just be careful in what you're doing. Okay, if you, I want to translate it that way. So did you get a lot of support when you got started, or it was one of those things where you would speak to people that I need to start this, and you know, something like that? What was your case when you were getting started?
Okay, the thing is, when I got started, right,
Mhm.
I was receiving a lot of criticism. But as somebody who knows what she wants, I always say this to myself, like, I am who I think I am, right? That is something that I've always been telling myself from the onset of time. So yeah, sometimes maybe family would be like, yo, if what you are doing, what are you gonna be? But me as a person, I would just continue to do it till they loved it. They were first doubting, but I just continued to do that thing till they started to love it and they started to support because there was no other way out.
Amazing. So let's talk
Yeah.
about receiving your money in Zimbabwe
Mhm.
from
Yeah.
YouTube itself. You
Yeah.
mentioned at some point that you went to the post office to get your PIN number and anything that you got, and you were really excited. What's the
Yeah.
process of getting paid when your money comes from YouTube? How does it work in Zimbabwe?
Okay, I'm just gonna talk about my experience, right?
Yes.
Um, so what happened with me is when I received that PIN number, the first thing that I did is I actually went on the website, on the AdSense website, then verified that PIN. Then the following day, I went straight to the bank to FPC. I actually use FPC. Then they told me about the requirements, which meant that I should write a formal letter. Then I paid, what was it? It was 25 bucks. Then I submit my, and there's this, I don't know what you get from the police. Is it an affidavit or something like that?
Police
Yeah,
clearance,
that thing.
affidavit. Yeah.
Yeah, those things. I actually went, I'm not sure about the things because it was way back, but I went there to the bank. Then the following day, I had my card. And a week later, I just realized that my threshold was reached in the AdSense account. Then it was transferred to the bank, and I had to go to the ATM for the very first time in my life. And
And then you swipe the money from
I
YouTube. That
swiped my money. Aish. Okay, it was my third happiest moment. You talked about two, right? It was my third happiest moment when it comes to this thing.
Amazing, amazing. So it's a great explanation of explaining how then does the money come? Because a lot
Yeah,
of people that are getting started, they are worried, okay, what would be, how would be, how would, how are we going to receive the money? So
yeah.
for someone who needs to get started with YouTube in Zimbabwe, what's your best advice you can give for getting started?
Getting started, my best advice is just take that phone that you're using, point it at yourself, say something onto the camera while it's recording yourself. Then go on your YouTube, press upload. Upload that. We know like the first videos won't get views, but don't focus on the views. Just press upload, like upload something that you love, then do it continuously. Con- Continuously and consistently, right? Just do it. Just do it.
Amazing. Talking of consistency, I love you brought that word. What does consistency to you mean? Okay, or rather, what is your YouTube content publishing strategy? How many times do you say in a month I have to post, or in a week I have to publish something?
Okay, for me, is the way daily lives. I think that's one of the things that like propelled my channel, right? I was uploading every day, like daily lives, because I knew what people wanted to watch when it comes to me, right? So I was like uploading every day. That's what consistent meant to me, right? I was uploading every day. But I think some of the videos right now I actually unlisted them. But consistent, yeah, just you have to do it on a certain interview. Maybe you may say something like, I want to upload videos on a 3-day interval, 5-day interval, but just do it continuously. Just do it.
Continuously. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's amazing. So you know what, Farah, you've been sharing a very good session actually. So one of the important things that I need to ask is an editor as well.
yeah.
What kind of two softwares would you recommend for video editing? Number one, I want you to talk about one software that is user friendly for beginners, right? And
Okay.
then for someone who wants to go deep, deep into video editing and they need to use a robust, professional software to edit videos, which one is that?
Okay. For beginners, I feel like using CapCut is one of the things that you can do for yourself that is nice, right?
Mhm.
And when you go deeper, I feel like there are two softwares that I feel like they are actually good, right? I'll definitely put them at three. Three. I don't know if I can mention three right now.
Yeah, that's go ahead. Mention as many as you want.
Okay, there is Adobe Premiere Pro, right? Which is nice. I don't want to
Okay.
lie. Then
Hmm.
there's also Adobe After Effects, but it actually takes time, but it's good. Then for when you want to correct your colors and what all that, you definitely just go and shift to like to DaVinci, DaVinci Resolve. But if you master one software, all I know is that you can actually navigate the others. So CapCut is is user friendly.
CapCut is so. Which ones of those do you use?
Me, I use CapCut as well as Adobe Premiere Pro, and sometimes I use DaVinci Resolve. Sometimes.
Okay, that's a lot of nuggets and wisdom. I'm really inspired with your story. Now,
Yeah,
just Farai, if you
yeah.
have this in mind, where you say, Kuda, you should have asked me this question. You've been asking great questions, and but you missed out this very important question. What would that be? This is an open question where you can talk about anything.
Okay. The open question is, let me think.
Yes,
Mandy
yes.
Juma.
Yeah, of course. That's
Is-
it is what it is. You know, I may have missed something when I was actually talking to you, so I want to give you a chance. You know, it could be just a piece of advice. It's okay, or if there is any important questions that some of the people that follow you ask, you know, you can actually share with us.
is, maybe something like, how much do you make from YouTube? Maybe from YouTube or Deriv affiliation per month.
Or is that a question for me?
Yeah, it's no, is that I wanted
Okay,
you to
okay,
ask me
okay,
that type
okay,
of
okay,
question.
okay, okay, okay. Let's talk about
Yeah.
figures. Let's talk about
Mm.
figures.
No,
Collectively,
I
there
don't mind.
is yeah, collectively there is an average amount of money that you make from your
Mm.
activities. That is video editing, Forex, your vlogs, and anything in between. Do you mind sharing how much you make on average per month from YouTube in Zimbabwe?
Okay. Okay, on average, okay, I'll start with video editing. Video editing, I won't go into direct figures because right now I'm slightly editing for some companies, right? So they pay me a fixed amount, which I'm not going to talk about. But when it comes to direct affiliate, the average, I'll put it at 150 per month, right?
Hmm.
Affiliation alone. Then, by the way, there's this thing that I haven't told anybody. I think in February, this February, like, sorry, last year, February 2025. um, I received a message from I don't know if I should send a screenshot or something like that, but I received a message from my manager. I had actually made something like 1.7 in a month in February in 2025.
Wow, that's a
So
great amount.
that's I'm not bragging. I'm just excited to share, right? Then so I said that the average is 150, right? And what else? YouTube AdSense. Yeah, YouTube AdSense, I don't want like we are not making much. Yo. I would definitely put it at $50 a month. But you know you can't withdraw $50 when you have opened an account in Zimbabwe, right? The threshold is $100. So
Yeah, that's correct.
I would definitely take something like 2 months to withdraw $100. But I'm grateful, I don't want to lie. I'm just
Yeah,
happy and excited.
yeah, of course. So because if you look at the average income in Zimbabwe, if you can work on something that you love most and you can get that when you live in Zimbabwe
Yeah.
without going to work and working from home, then you are you are guaranteed that you are in a safe place because at the end of the day, you have created your own economy and your own economy has a potential to grow. It's not
Yeah.
like it's a fixed income. Remember, like you said, February you made this amount of money, and
Mhm.
so you've set yourself up for an uncapped income. Just Farai, you know what? You've shared quite a lot of nuggets. Like I said, you said I should have asked you this question. Our audience, the people that are watching these videos, they will also have questions and they would
Yeah.
wish they would actually get in touch with you. Maybe there's someone who wants to surprise you in your inbox with another $300. Who knows? Can you please share your YouTube handle so that our audience can get to follow you and find your videos and what the what your content is all about and they can reach out to you?
Okay, my YouTube handle is Just Farai, right? So my content is about vlogs, my daily life vlogs, and forex trading. That's my niche. That's what I focus on. Those two, like vlogs and forex.
Amazing. You know what, Farai? You've shared a lot of inspiring nuggets throughout this conversation. I want to thank you so much for sparing some time and sharing your nuggets. And once again, thank you so much, Farai.
Thing. I really appreciate it, man. This was nice. This was awesome, and I appreciate that.
Thank you. That was an amazing session, isn't it? So, we are a community of YouTubers where you learn how to start, grow, and monetize a YouTube channel. I'm inviting you to be part of our community. Around this video, you're going to find a link that will take you to our platform so that you can connect with others, get feedback, and get going with your YouTube journey. I can't wait to see you on the other side. With that said, bye bye.